Welcome to Session Family Business. Today is the chicken too. We're gonna talk about chicken. Tugenda kwogera unkoko. Otandika otya enkoko era mistakes ki ze tukola mu kutandika enkoko. Guno omulimu gw'ogenda okwogerako as Artisanal Mixed Farm. Guno omulimu gwetukola guno gulaba ogukigiriza ba CAP ezibaffe ne ba SS baffe ba certified some assistant ne some assistant abo baffe bakola mu nkoko. Guno omulimu tugumazeemu emyaka 2 mu gumu. Guno omulimu gwe bulamu bwaffe. Guno omulimu y'entandikwa yaffe abakatumanyi. Guno omulimu buli mwana waffe gwe tulina n'ekyo kye mutulaba ne kye tuli. Fukwata mu karimbo oyo kye kitufudde gye tuli. Fukwata mu karimbo oyo kye kitufudde gye tuli. That's the only trick or science or magic behind Sesanda Family Business or the Sesandras. That's our breakthrough. That's our beginning. That's the job we know. Okugwe mulimu professionally gwempulira nange. Bwenkwogera kuba buli bwagungamba. Saagusoma mu bitabo. Obwonguyizi mu bigo. Bufiriyazi mu bintu ebingi. Now, leero tugenda kwogera ku common mistakes zitukola mu nkoko nga tutandika. Nze Sesanda Mixed Farm, Sesanda Family Business, Sesanda Family Business, Sesanda Mixed Farm. Tuganiddwe omututya mu nkoko nga bw'olaba omuviki. Ekyo kiyumba kyaffe. Bibimba weebwe tetulina byakalinazi. Biba byakalina wansi ne waggulu bakeeye top. Kyova olaba light ne waliwo wansi ng'olaba ceiling. Buli walaba tukkati bya wansi, lights bibijja mu madinisa. We're gonna talk about common mistakes zetukola. Housing. Kyova olaba kiyumba ekyo nga mu kitundu yakitegerezi. Olabe empewo bw'eyita. Olabe light. Olabe heat. Olabe buli kimu. Olabe ebituli bye tuteekamu. Side ere nisede olaba bati. Ate side ere ekitundu kyonna. Jabaraga video ezo mu details. Naye one of the problems we face is overcrowding. Tuddayo ku kiyumba. Enzimba yaffe y'ekiyumba. Bakiziba ne bakugamba. You have enkoko nnyingi. Ngeragena enkoko 2,500. Key reasons overcrowding zituleetera ebizibu mu nkoko. Ene episode yaffe esooka zigenda kuba episodes nnyingi. Building ekituwobendeko nti ventilation. Ngena bikyali ku kiyumba. Insufficient light byonna biva ku kiyumba. Tuddayo nga tunnabatandika okwo. How is your poultry house constructed? How many chickens do you want? How many chicks do you want? What is your agenda? What is your plan? Here I'm talking about owners. I'm not talking about workers. This is for owners, entrepreneurs, businessmen, people who want to change their life, people who want to break through. This is the masterclass. I'm not talking about workers. Those ones who are beginners. If you are a beginner in chicken, you gotta go and look the real study. Chicken is not a joke. Chicken farming is not a joke. To be profitable in it, it's not a joke. Not goats farming, no fish farming. This is chicken. Chicken is crazy. Let's go back to the same thing. Let's go back to mistakes got done in chicken farming. Now, we have talked about, it's all about housing, ventilation, insufficient light, overcrowding. Now, let's talk about those in too deep. Now, let's start with ventilation. You have to provide enough ventilation for your bags. Each bag you gotta know which number do I have in which room and which bath, which system am I using. We breed good yafe ebera kebira mukegezezibwa bw'oziraba buda yafe ebira wansi bira bw'ekitunga bukyalina tuna kiri flat ebyo n'ebituli bibera mu esooka ekubikavaringa obw'empewo bula biri mu mpewo Botunye chumba kyaffe kiri waggulu. Kiri waggulu laba. Side eno kukibise, side eno yuneeno wali open katimba. That's ventilation. Empewo kati ekiro kusama amatundu ne gabika. Yitukendeza light. Naye that is ventilation. Ventilation is key. Gende kuchirala mu settinga. Now we're gonna talk about overcrowding. Banandi. See, achisana mix farm. Ogera kunkukoza amaji nga wokulaba. Ao tulibaka fu amaji glasi. Tujya mu bigam. Don't take my words. Go come and book our eggs, test them. See the yellow yolk. The size of the egg. The size of the egg. The nutrition in the egg. The ingredients in the egg. The chicken is worth it as you see. Cleanliness as to follow us on our TikTok and our YouTube channel for my boat farming, fish farming, maize farming. Now chicken farming is paramount at Sisana Mix Farm. With cleanliness, it's not a joke, and that's how our families is proud and pride in that cleanliness. Look at our poultry farm. That somebody can challenge me. We all have poultry farms in our houses or nearby our houses or at our farms. Challenge, look at the cleanliness in the morning. That's feeding. All those on self cameras is 24/7 recording. But look at the cleanliness. That's so key. Overcrowding. Overcrowding layers. We space them. Manya, every layer is 0.5 inches. That's the inches. No, how many layers? 0.5 inches to 0.6 inches. Crowding layers. Crowding layers. Now for growers, it's 0.8. The size the kalino kubakana kana kalibano kano kairi kubawan. Obunjibu bwananga buli wamu. Obuli mishimba chuna. Wino kubanga bwina spacing gay. Layers is endless. The indakubira layers for growers. The chitabrillas is 0.8 to 10. Spacing centimeters, inches. Nayenze liku layers 0.5 to 0.6. Bwebera wansila tulimu brooding tetliwana mu cage. Tulimu brooding wans tutandika butansi nklikopsedia feshoka. Spacing geyo 80 key and paramount. Ogenda huwa folowila ku exedzedere zigenda okuja okumanya kuchayogera ku mitundu chimu ku chimu. Now we go insufficient light. Light yeyo omusana guyingira mu butya mu kiyumba kyo ezo ze mistakes zishoka bwogana otereza chimba from that beginning manya nti business ulimofu zigenda kufa zigenda kubonabona zigenda kuwala omaite magana gandi bwako nege mazima godebuga mikokote zifuna nedda murekera okulimisa abakobarabagala otandika nembale mesu okutandika bw'oba tuwafuna omukisa mbwo wabugayavu wo wabutafaayo wo enkoko zifuna. It's what you do and what you have to do and the knowledge you have. At Sisana Mix Farm, you're gonna have the real knowledge about chicken farming. The yongere purikulite. Oyino owanga ekiyumba kyo kizimbye nga laiti itamu. Ekisooka nti ntandika enkoko ndowooza bamnabi enkoko zifuna nti tujja tupaala zifuna oli musajja mugagga ojana oli omusajja era aba nebasomare abeera bwat enkoko nzize zitambuziza kati ndi mu America ssaawa zino. There, nkoko zonyemeza bira kalimbu nkoko ndi mu America nkoko batugamba teleconke difference isomeseza abaana bammwe zikoze buli kimu. Let us know the basics. Tukura tuchuku na munkoko. Mistakes ezoboza avoidinga. Zenjogera kuo. Are you gonna break through? Are you gonna scale it? Now it's speaking about of terms of scaling. Scaling. Aravuka mu mind togera to scaling. Those who know. Those who are less ever kubana basigare mabigana wakari kumunu butambula. We're scaling it to the maximum now. Tuchikura tutia okufunamu enkoko zifuna. But do diligence. Oyina kufaayo kwiganachi. Oyina kufayo kuingana chiku fnam gogo. Gogo te disabo ina kufira edu dara. Subdayo is sufficient light. Bo te tam kuman misses with tekam impu batera light shimara bugunji. Iro tan cities ugi ko kumpaka borizi farm. Bokurima, buwofu kuruma, kubawa zibe chiyumba chibi. So wagoberera mitandera kuzimba chiyumba ngotandike chiyumba. Echiyumba wathbachungwa mikukubitanu noletego kubitanu gatomani dadela bariaba zibi bariba banaba kugamba bariba. We dream owner, we nanini. Dream, we nanini bintubino. Oino kuvanga ofai chimara. Then, kuyungire youth. Tumula botumuria op videos, whatever minister courses or careers in May one montandi qua. Tuchtuara number cage being kuragao. Dayo, enotuli kubrunda, echumba city one see. Shiva de una video bunda budang in a community video zezuku iClubs are fit. In a cameras are fezibida kwa iClubs. Nagerizaku wadidia kampan. Yo, Bactanica Buddha Kafrina Nichusa. 8. Nayet, Bangina kum number one Nikideban syndicate videos Zangazuned Zemia Kejo. Ezirikusava Zav. Then Bangina Zin syndicate Jabaraga. Chechi happening am brooding the Echlene Misana. 24/7 go mani chechi bira brooding. Banavan huatu batuwa. Okujayo bukoko. Ubati wapukuba monda. Bubuchububera. Muravida dara. Chechi the cook ground. At Sesanda Family Business, Sesanda Mix Farm. Follow us on our TikTok, YouTube, on our TikTok page and our YouTube page. Ogila Kumania, Ebitufu, Ebiva, Mukugunda. Winkoko. Beauty. Teacher de Tubuka today, my brother to that. Beauty. If you name is on Munzimba. Ventilation with no gabi amadini shago. Eto mweta. And for this eto mweta mumwita ni light. Mumwita ni chitangara. Oino kuba gotani ke chizimbe. Mistakes zito soka. Chizimbe. Utalikira dera. Utalikira kuzivate zinashulawa. Those are the mistakes we make. Let us start from the kuavari. Gotani ke chizimbe. Utandi kuta business shi enko kumbuji ingira buiz. Gozamieda kufuna mneze bezena nkurapti imbacho goziba nemembapta kufubo. Betunriti zimbeto choose ichumba kecho zimembachi ko marione mugabole se miliyoni ngabitan. Osede mukoponentri of chizimbeto shinetri amaged. Ichurala. Tule tebi zimbe biye bulaya weko cold pit okuko pachirunji na mienko paniendeta. Bat jayo bomko bazari. Gama kisgama mawamazari nitatao. God gemu mzungu, God reflecting it ku common ground Uganda. Shino chenda bichinda kwa playing kicha. Sura kuvede cha praying Uganda which mgodi gumaneda. Zinesiza anjawum. Owe ino kuchusam. One the structure, mubesi, mukuzimba, okitereze wanu wakati, then subulo kurage cheri. Shitrita, onwichiteka mamageza amadane chitwe chizungu. Zikusesama mixed farm, winkora. You have to copy from the outside world, bring it to Uganda, but you have to first of all see, come down and resort. How is it gonna work in Uganda when it is working in Europe? It was made on the standards of Europe, but now it's in Uganda and I want it to work in my country, Uganda. How is it and how do we do it as a Sanda mixed farm, as a Sanda family business? How do we cope up with such challenges? We go back to Uganda things that you could actually apply in Gewasi. How can we apply it in Uganda? Then we're gonna make new structures on how it can be applicable in Uganda. So after we have no difficulties, we have no obstacles, we're gonna flow behind and find solution on how it has to be in Uganda legal and how it has to work and how it has to be implemented. Well, if you do that and copy, adopt, and modify, then in chicken farming, you're gonna be the best, the professor, the PhD, the character. That's chicken farming. It all goes back to the beginning. How did you study? Did you put it enough? I always speak about all my TikTok videos on my goats, maize talk, chicken talk are now. What talk? I always tell you, we reap what we sow. If we put in little, if you don't take care enough for what you think you're gonna get with it all, something in the future to get money from, and you are not taking care of it enough at the beginning, then you're wasting time. How will you reap good when you sowed bad? I keep on telling you that thing, but you have to change that mindset too. Because when you can't put in enough capital to start the structural building of a poultry house, then you have lost it already. Before even looking for workers, don't try my CFS and FS, the certified farming assistants and farming assistants, the ones I train at my farm and online. Don't try they don't come to book our hours or don't bring yours to train them. If you're not ready, you come and look at the structure we tell you of. This is not it. You gave it to the constructor, the construction was good, it's beautiful, but not for this purpose. Not for the purpose of chicken farming. Chicken farming is delicate. Now, housing, that's our episode 1 is taking housing. Overcrowding now. Let's go back to overcrowding. We have made our chicken, we have made our house recklessly. You know, we don't want to care as Ugandans. You want to be decided as a boss, because I'm talking to the bosses, with the owners, to the dream owners, to the vision makers, with the people who have dreams and they're working hard to make them a reality. I'm talking to those. That couple of people whose mindset is elevated. Who really are. It's somebody who can take a positive, a negative criticism, I know that's a negative criticism, this is a positive criticism. Somebody who can distinguish between the two. Those are the people I'm talking to. The rest, I'm not talking to you. Overcrowding. Overcrowding. Overcrowding kills, if you like. Oyaganda ekyumba kya koko bitaano. Ogambye abazimbi, ozirese, abasajja baakuliko ku kyaki. Ekyumba kya koko bibiri gutadde mu bitaano. Osubira otokufuna nga mu makeeka amatuufu. Buli kahoko bakagaliza spacing ya 0.5 inches apart from each other. So si 0.6. Otande mu bungi tebussa, obuza mutande mu bungi okujja ofuna ebugumu nga buli bungi. Nedda. There is time for creating heat. You now tujja kutuukako ekyokuteekamu heat. Otugenda bira mu episode zaffe eddako. Pudding edda etandika ekya. Bisekise tukola mu brooding. Byonna tugenda bira mu zino episode za chicken talk. Tugenda biraba unscripted. Kino kikuwa nga bwe kiri. Simo ogenda kifuna nga bwe kiri ekya chicken talk. Nga bwe kiri. Facts all proven on. Genda obumwe kitwale ffe tukifunyeemu kikola, it can work. Thank you for listening to Sesanga Mixed Farm. Thank you for listening to Sesanga Family Business. Nemu byonna bino, it's consistency. Challenges are there. Consistency. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.